Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I usually don't take it for granted. Now, Kenyans, there is this tendency of William Ruto lying Monday to Sunday. Every day, the man is having his planned and orchestrated lies. William Ruto last week was in Germany. He was asked during a certain interview in a certain TV in Germany. William Ruto was asked about the action he promised Kenyans to take after young youths during the demonstration were killed, some were abducted, and some issues that were addressed, William Ruto was to actualize them. Guess what William Ruto answered the journalist? That now, what he was asked about the deaths of the Gen Zs, William Ruto diverted and started saying that the action has started by providing job opportunities, which it is not there. But the journalist asked him, you said there was a compensation that was ongoing. How far is it? William Ruto is unable to answer that. Why? Because he understands they are still continuing to abduct people. Many young men and women were killed during the demonstration. There's no action taken. William Ruto is in his daily routine without even considering to come and compensate these young men and women that were killed by police officers. I want you to listen to the video coming from German, but before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, just do me a favor, ensure you like the video. I will appreciate you so much if you like the video, because I've realized that sometimes you bump into the video you watch and you forget liking the video. So it is just a reminder, when you're watching the video, ensure you like the video. Thank you so much for that like. Let us listen to William Ruto lying in German.
The agitation from young people and the recent protests, not the very most pleasing situation any president or any leader would obviously want, and young people are clearly not happy with the situation as well. And of course, over 20 people died, 300 more injured. You promised to give these families some explanation. You also said that you will support the injured and that a mechanism is there to hold the police to account. How far have you gone in realizing these?
There is a lot of progress that has been made. In fact, part of the launch of the resilience program that I launched is part of responding to some of the issues that have been raised about jobs. The reason why I'm in Germany is because of the same reasons around jobs for our young people. The same way we have a housing program responding to jobs for our young people. The same reason why we are doing the digital ecosystem, because we are responding to jobs. Because ultimately,
let's go back to the protests before we come back to the jobs, Mr. President.
The protests were about opportunities. That's why I'm saying.
But they also did not want tax hikes, and which also bring me back to the question of debt. How do you in fact sustain the debts? But you said there are alternatives. Yeah. But then you made a promise in your apology on X to these young people that you would ensure that it doesn't happen again, and these families will be given an explanation.
Have you realized that these countries are pressurizing William Ruto to at least ensure that those police officers who killed Kenyans during demonstration, they were to be booked, charged. But what William Ruto is doing with the police officers, anazidi kuwapandisha kiburi. And that is why tomorrow even any Kenyan can come out and demonstrate, then you hear he or she has been killed by police officer. Because in our country, Kenya, life does not matter. Life does not matter. That is the situation we are in. Life does not matter. And that is why when William Ruto was campaigning 2022, the man said it very clear that Uhuru Kenyatta was using the police to enslave and to undermine the people's power. And so when he was going to be elected, the president, he was going to ensure that no police was going to kill any Kenyan who is having contrary opinion to his. But what we are seeing today is extremely opposite to what William Ruto promised the Kenyans. So for me, I've realized that we are having a president who cannot say the truth. And this truth is like poisonous to him. If you have been asked, what are these actions you have taken? Are you compensating them? Or what are you doing? The man has diverted, saying now, the action has started. And these are example of actions. Number one, is creating job opportunities for these young men and women. How is this related to those who have already been killed? These individuals who are killed during the demonstration, they need compensation because the government itself, through police officers, killed them. And so they need to be compensated. In fact, we are having a government that has no remorse. They don't have. In fact, they are showing us their middle finger. What can you do? That is what they are trying to tell us. So technically, you can realize William Ruto has no basis at all on ensuring that this country is going to be ruled as per the rule of law. It's going to be governed as per the rule of law. No one is above the law. But William Ruto and his government, they are above the law. And that is why several corruption cases has already been dismissed. You know, as long as you are attached to William Ruto's presidency, you don't have cases to answer. That is where we are. And that is why the man has been squeezed with these West countries. You know, trying, for example, US wrote even a letter to William Ruto telling him, these police officers who killed innocent Kenyans who are just demonstrating, going to present their petition to the right authority, they must be charged, arrested. But when you look William Ruto, he don't care about that. When he is being asked about the actions he is taking, none. So I think the man is so determined to lie so that these lies can keep him for this presidency. But remember, this is a request we've been having, we as young men and women. I think it is a high time we must have those individuals whom their integrity matters. We cannot afford having individuals who cannot understand the issues of the people. And that is why we are trying to say, enough is enough. The time is to ensure we are not going to make another mistake. Because already, if we are going to queue 2027 again to vote for these individuals, you just guess whatever is going to happen. If the man can lie in US, he's continuing to lie in Germany, he's continuing to lie in China, the man is lying in Dubai, the man is lying everywhere. So outside there, some individuals might say, kumbe wa Kenya wanasikia vizuri. But in real sense, there's nothing like that. Some individuals might say that we are too much. We are not too much really. But the truth is, the man is lying. He's lying. Even himself, sijui kama anajisikiza wakati anadanganya. Because William Ruto, you're asking him this, is diverting in his own question and answer. He's like a man, you've asked him this, you want to ask himself a question, and you want to answer at the same time. That is where we are. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till we meet in another video.